Oh, yes. Well, hell's bells. There we go. Let's see here. Hmm. It's crazy.
Welcome back to As the Crow Flies podcast. Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast.
Well, hell's bells. What the fuck? There we go. Yo. Yo. Welcome, people. Impromptu show of As the Crow Flies podcast. Yes. I'm by myself right now. I'm here to do an impromptu show to talk about tomorrow's podcast and what we got going on in the world today. Bunch of haterism, man. People hating and left and right. One thing I'm gonna say is why? Why hate? When all you gotta do is uplift. Motherfuckers want to hate when you do right. They want to hate when you do wrong. You can't please everybody in this world, people. I understand that. And for the smart people out here that are haters, don't listen to them. Ignore them. Because evidently, the reason people hate, and let's keep something straight. We've all hated. I've hated. You've hated. We've all hated. But we evolved from hating. And we learned to not hate, but we learn to appreciate. And we learn to elevate. But these haters out here now, man, they sit behind these keyboards. They don't give you a name. They don't give you this. They just hate. They go up, they'll attack you. They got your friends, your family members. And yes, this happened to me. And it's happened to other people too. But why? I have no idea. There's nothing better for these people to do. But people, guess this out. What I want to say is, they are really, what they do is they kind of support you the same way. It's kind of hard to explain, but negative publicity is also good publicity. And you see the t-shirts I wear. I love my haters over my fat belly. Oh, yeah. But I just want to talk about, I got a show coming with my broadcasting partner tomorrow, Anthony Scott Dover. We're going to be on at his studio doing the Probably Offensive. Well, we have combined now, so we're doing it together. We do a Wednesday show in my studio. We'll do uh, a Sunday show in his studio, and it's all good and it's all love. But people, man, you guys got to stop hating. If you don't want to watch the show, don't watch it. If you don't like the content, nobody's on the gun to your head. Like I said, America is not free, and we're not free. But your computers and your phones and everything else is free. You don't have to watch us. You don't have to give two shit about us, because we don't give two shits about you. And then for you to hate and then hate on a guest, that's not cool. Because why should you hate when people are taking a courage to get on here? They're taking a stand to say what they want to say. And like I say, when I started this podcast, it was for the people. I said my seats are always open. Well, I get guests in here, and you guys want to hate on the guests. You know what? Those of you, and listen, people, most of my guests, you guys are fine, upstanding people. There's one out of a few who just want to do this. They want to troll. They never give their name. They never give who they truly are that they want to attack. That's cool. But listen, if that's who you are as a person, stay the fuck away. Don't come to this show. Don't come to my buddy's show. Don't get on my page or his page or my friend's pages or my wife's page or whoever's page you want to get on, my guest page, and say your fucking rhetoric. Stick it up your ass. Okay, now that I said that, I'm done with it because I love my haters. Because actually, you guys are going to be the ones who put us over the top. Now, with that being said, anybody got something to say? Involve it. Listen, we're on YouTube right now. I got the YouTube stream and my Facebook stream is simulcast. It's in simulcast. I got that going. I got Spreaker, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, Podbean. I got a bunch of apps and stuff to where it's going down. And so the hating is not going to stop me. The hate's only going to help me because you motivate me to do better. So with that being said, it's raining outside. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing a podcast because hopefully my peoples aren't up, my haters aren't up. But guess what? If you are, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing because you know what? Deep down inside, when we hate, like I say, I've hated, we've all hated, we're hurt. And it's something that's deep inside of us that we got to fix within inside of us. So hopefully we get that stuff fixed and we can become a better society and we're going to lift one another. But check this out, people. Like I say, tomorrow's a big show, right? It's my first show ever with female guests. I've had a lot of shows with male guests. I was supposed to have a guest tonight, but guess what? He said, "Oh, Crow, Creek, man, you never have me on the show anymore. I'm waiting on you." And guess what? He's not here. And I ain't mad, but I'm doing it. And like I say, I'm doing it right now by myself. And like I said, it's just all impromptu. This is not a written out show. It's to help, promote tomorrow's show. So when people see this tomorrow, listen, tomorrow night, man, we're gonna be on the Probably Offensive set. And the Probably Offensive set, we're gonna have 2 female guests. I don't care if you guys like them or not, but we're gonna have a female perspective and it's gonna be a great show. Please tune in and watch. If you got some haterades in you, which I know you do, still watch. You understand me? And be that hater that you truly are, because you will be exposed. And I'm not going to expose you because I don't care. I can mention names, but I'm not going to give you that kind of notoriety because you're not worth it. But still, come on, still show up, still watch, and but yeah. But last but not least, like I was saying, we're gonna have two first show ever with female guests. I've been asking female guests forever to get on. A lot of them don't have the, they're not photogenic. They're camera shy, whatever. But man, this podcast is a great thing to do. I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. And like I tell people, I got a job. I don't care if this makes me rich. You understand me? I got a voice. I got a platform. I'm going to use it. And if you can't understand that, I feel sorry for you because most people don't want to understand what the brave do, what people do step out on a limb and do. Listen. What's up, Chad? How you feeling, bro? A lot of people are afraid to take chances, but they're not afraid to take shots. And when they take shots from behind a brick wall. You understand me? So you can't see them. You can't, you don't see who they are. They got a fake profile name. They got a fake, they got fake agendas, man. But anyway, it is what it is. And here's what I'm going to say first. I got that off my chest. And so my thing is, I love my haters, man. Listen, I love my haters. Oh, you're too old to have haters. You don't have haters. Well, who are you? Done with you. That's all the time you fucking people are getting off me. I'm done with you haters. Now, I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But like I said, we got two lovely female guests. They're going to be on tomorrow, man. And we're going to have a great, great, great show. And hopefully you guys tune in. It's like on the app, it's going to be probably offensive. We'll probably be going on about 9:30, 8:30, between 8:30 and 9:30. Great show. First, it's groundbreaking. We're going to be popping bottles and toasting because, like I say, it's the first time we got female guests. Oh, hey, Tracy, you have no idea. But it's all good. And like I say, I love them because they have nothing better to do. But tomorrow night's show is going to be a blast. And I can't wait. I'm promoting it right now. So I want everybody to watch. And then hopefully, after you see these lovely ladies get on the show and do what they do and speak their mind, and listen, you can come on the show and talk about whatever you want to talk about. We'll discuss it. So you're always invited. Tracy, you're always invited. You know that. Whoever wants to do a show, you're invited. Listen, we do it here in my studio on Wednesdays, and his is on Sundays. My studio is Steeler Nation. It's As the Crow Flies podcast, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, all the above. His is as the probably offensive show. It's same platform, same network, and we're all ready. So anytime you want to get on, you let me know, and you are on. Back at you, Tracy. And you and your husband, if he wants to get on, he's invited. If not, he can come, you can come, whoever. You guys are all in. Lovely, lovely time. And people, man, listen. With the going on in the world, man, to hate on each other. Like I said, we need to uplift and help each other. Do you understand? Well, good. You need to be opinionated. You see, that's why tonight. I'm integrating. I'm going back and forth to people. I'm getting back. I'm letting you guys speak. I'm speaking. Come on and bring your opinion. Have a seat right here. Right here. I got four mics for 4 chairs. Bring your ass on here and share your opinion. This is what it's for. This is for the people. But right now, we are for sale, people, and you're not seeing it. And for all those, thank you. Yes, that's what we do is support each other. But for what's going on right now is this big boom of electric cars. I'm trying to tell you some people right now, do not buy an electric car. You can take it for what you want. You can say what you want. Do not buy an electric car. Saudi Arabia, if you guys haven't paid attention, they're buying up America. They started with the sports teams, and they got the #1 league for white men other than hockey, and they're buying that next year. They got golf. They're taking over the rich sports. They got golf. They're about to buy land here. They've been buying land in America. And why are the Saudis doing all this? Who controls the oil? Think about this, America. Who could listen to the thunder behind me? Is that beautiful? Who controls the oil? The Saudis, right? Okay, now, if they're coming to America, what's Biden and his constituents' #1 agenda? The energy crisis, which we don't have. But they want to buy all the land for farming. Bill Gates, he's taking farmland, putting all these damn solar panels up. They're buying all this farmland, putting up windmills. Why? They gotta make the grid bigger for the electric. But hold on, whoa. These electrics, thanks Tracy, I try to stay on point. These electric vehicles, and what is the reason for to go electric? They say emissions, right? Where do you think most emissions come from? It's not from the exhaust. It's from the brakes. So if you have a car and the brake dust is still going, your car's still going to be emitting emissions, even though it's not a what's they call it, fossil fuel emissions. Your brake dust is still taking up more than if we put it on a scale of 100%. I want to say the fossil fuel emissions are like 13. The brake dust is like 70. There's more brake dust in the air than anything. So, with that being said, the electric car is still going to have brake dust, and everything's still going to be what it is. But here's a big kicker. If the Saudis, who control the oil, listen, this is what's going to get you. They control the oil, and they are the richest people on the planet. And they're buying America because America is in trouble. We're in debt up to our elbows and assholes. And we're selling out. They're buying sports teams, they're buying sport leagues, and they're buying up land. Once the Saudis get enough control of America, do you think they're going to allow us to build these electric cars and have these electric cars running when they provide all the oil? Just think about that. No. Keep buying your gas-powered vehicles. American consumers were worried. American producers, guess what? We're not making any more Dodge Hellcats. We're not making any more muscle cars. We're not making any more of this. We're not making, so whoopee. 5 years from now, if we're all alive, they'll be right back on the market. And with that being said, I need you people to have faith in what you know. And what I know is the Saudis are buying up this shit for a reason. Why in the hell, with all the desert land they have over there and all the land they could buy in any other country, why are they investing in America? You're right. Champagne and beers. Wow, that is nice. That is nice. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, listen, electric cars, they take care of everything, and they are the end-all, be-all because of the constituents that are lining Biden's pockets. Once that motherfucker's out of office in, what, we got a year and 3 months, 4 months? Good God. Man, I can't wait for that to happen. But anyway, everything is already set so fucking high, the housing market will never go back down. The fuel is not going to go back down too low. Candy bars are not going to ever be $1 again. They're Little Debbie's, They used to be two for $2.99 a piece. They're $2.19 now. How the fuck is shit doubling? Well, they got the price where they want it. But here's the funny thing: where the hell is your wage? For you business owners, are you making more money? I could look at you and say, hell no, we're not. Hell no. Where's your wage? But these are the people you vote in. Or do we really vote them in? Kind of funny. There's one man that understands the system, and they hate, I don't even want to bring him up, but they hate Trump because he's a businessman. He understands what they're doing. And they don't want him in office. They don't want him nowhere near that. Why? Because he can stop them. And back during the election, we all bought into the racist rhetoric that they spewed about the man. I don't know if he's racist or not. I don't even care. Because to me, as a black man, most people are racist, and even we're all racist to some degree. Whether you want to admit it or not, you put your race first. Black people put ourselves first, and nobody wants to understand this. But that doesn't make you a devout racist to where you hate another race. And I don't want to get into that right now, but we could talk about that on another day. But with things that are going on the way there are in America, listen, I heard something today on TV. Andrew Tate said this, right? I don't know if you guys know who Andrew Tate is. They jailed this man for showing poor people how to make money. He said racism only exists in the poor class, lower class. Billionaires don't talk about racism. I said, well, we got to talk about that. But guess what, people? I got to take a break. It's time for the commercial, and this is a great podcast. I love you guys, and I'll be back in 35 to 45 seconds. Thank you, Tracy. You got it. I do the best I can. What we got here? 2016. These are for the commercials, people. All right. Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
You know what? I agree with her. Man, that's crazy. Because I agree. I agree with her. Because it's the obvious for what you might want to say. Okay, but back at it. And there's something else we want to talk about here, people. Okay, did you guys hear about the plan? Illegal immigrants, $300 a week. Yeah, there's a plan going on right now that they're planning illegal immigrants $300 a week. Talk about this for a second. Illegal immigrants making $300 a week. Okay, in this climate of money, what is $300 a week? Nothing. That's like sharecropping. They're letting these illegal immigrants come over here to be slaves. And everyone's bitching about it. And I see the point because, number one, it's eliminating jobs that Americans could have at a decent amount of money. I get it. So they're going to pay these illegal immigrants $300 a week. to do some bullshit jobs that we don't want to do. Now, here's the thing. We as Americans are spoiled. We live a life of luxury. And you know what? We live so lax that's why this country is getting taken from you right under your fingertips because you're lazy. You're too comfortable. Man, you understand the housing market has went up double pretty much in the last 5 years. And I'm glad I didn't sell my house. I'm glad I didn't sell my other house because what it's worth now, it's like crazy. And if we'd have sold it back then, we lost a lot of money. I mean, we wouldn't have lost money, but it would have been like, wow, I wish I could have held on. So that's one good thing. And reason why we're hanging on because that's our retirement. You know, there's no such thing as Social Security when we get there because these damn Democrats, and you know, I can't say just them, but it's mostly them, the Republicans too, but Democrats, they're your worst enemy, people. You tell people that, and no one wants to listen. Understand why we have so many political groups and they all work for the same dude. Well, we'll get to that later. But the world's a corrupt place, and America's at the forefront of it. Now, with these wars going on and the Wagner force uprising in Russia, I can't remember his name. Jesus Christ, I'm tipping my tongue. I didn't write it down. He was one of Putin's allies, one of Putin's buddies. He's running the Wagner force. It's spelled Wagner, but it's pronounced Wagner. And they are going against Russia, and it's like a mercenary group. And they don't like the way Putin's doing things, and they're standing up. And what they're doing is they're going against the country, and they're pretty much letting Putin know if they go against Putin, Ukraine will win. Okay, so that brings me back to America. Where's our uprising? We don't have it. I'm not calling for one, but what I'm saying is, do you think we should have one, people? Do you think that we should take our rights back? And as Black people, we didn't have any rights. So to my white constituents out there, what do you guys feel? You guys always have rights. How do you feel about the way shit is going down? And do you want to throw the tea back into the harbor? Do you want to keep buying the tea at the ridiculous tax that they're taxing it? And they're forcing the tea. People don't even drink fucking tea. But guess what? The ship full of tea comes over, you have to buy it, right? And you have to pay the tax. So guess what? There was a Revolutionary War. What are you guys going to do now that the tea's being forced down your fucking throats? What are you going to do? I'm not calling for an uprising. I just want to know some answers. But guess what? If there was an uprising, what would you do? You're going to sit and take it? Because that's what we're doing. And speaking of sitting and taking it, I met some Africans, right? They're not the Haitians. Don't get it confused, people. Not the Haitians. I met some true Africans, right? And I'm like, dude, what do you have against Black Americans? You know, we're all Black, right? And we can talk about this. And, you know, I'm like, in the job I do a lot of many different people, right? I'm like, what do you have against us, right? And you know what he said? He says, FOC, you big strong brother, right? And he goes, we don't have anything against you. We got things against Black Americans because why? I'm like, what is it? You look down upon us? The rest of the world looks down on the Black Americans. You know why? Because in America, we're the only Black congregation of the slaves that took the punishment. Haiti had uprisings. Cubans had uprisings. All the way through the slave trade, they had uprisings, right? Except in America. Yeah, we had the Civil War, but that wasn't us. And he says, we took what came to us. I'm like, God damn. I sat there, right, We were drinking some kind of sugar beer, right? It was crazy. It was a sugary beer. And I'm sitting there outside of Washington, D.C., between Washington and Baltimore, right? My truck, I had to get a fuse box, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck? I'm like, he's right. We never fought back. We had a couple, Nat Turner, Harriet Tubman, and all these people. They did fight back. But we didn't have people fighting back, right? I'm like, damn, so that's why you look down upon us? And he was like, yeah, you guys are weak. I'm like, well, shit, hell's bells. I see your point. Even though if I don't agree with it or whatever, I see his point. And you know me, I'm not a pushover. I'm not gonna lay down, but I see his point. So that brings me back to common day America, right? You, not just black, not just white, not just Hispanic, not Asian, not Indian, not Native American. We're all laying down. And Biden came in here, right, as a tyrant and told us if we didn't vote for him, we weren't black. If we didn't do this, we like that. And we fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I didn't, but most of us fell for it hook, line, and sinker, right? And then he sold us out. Now, my question to you and to every other of the 300 million plus Americans, what are you going to do? Voting, do you think it works? That's the question. It's not a rhetorical question. Chime in, call me, tell me what you think. Hit the go on YouTube, leave the comments on YouTube, leave the comments here, leave the comments in my inbox. What do you think we should do? And I'll talk about it tomorrow. What the fuck should we do? If we do this, you know, if you get caught, you get caught with treason. You get caught with being a Benedict Arnold. But if your rights are being infringed upon, you really got a case to stand on. But what do? How come, you know, my black ass can't go charge the Capitol building? You already know I'll get shot in 35,000 different pieces. But I didn't say not to charge the Capitol building. I understand what you were doing. I'm just saying, I don't know if that was a great call or not. But what do? And everyone says vote. Listen, I explained to you a million times. I don't agree with voting. I don't think voting works because when you pull that lever, how do you know what's going to be? And here's the kicker. How can my vote count as much as a billionaire's vote? I mean, I'm a thousandaire. How can my vote count as much as a billionaire? It's not possible. How can this homeless person who's a penny-aire, who's a dollar-naire, he's a dollar-naire, how can his vote count as much as a billionaire? Does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me. So how the fuck did that really go on? And that's my dilemma. What do we do? So to my lovely haters out there, my lovely haters, give us an idea on how to hate on this. Give us an idea on how to stop this. Let's stop hating on each other and come together and figure out a way to stop this. Because if they're uprising in Russia, makes you kind of think, Okay. Now we're on to another topic. Listen, people, what do you guys know about AI? Artificial intelligence. This here is kind of crazy because the artificial intelligence, it's AI, right? And so Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, billionaire. You know, here's the thing about these tech dudes and billionaire guys. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this, but they get bored, right? They get fucking bored. And with boredom comes trouble. No one who was bored has ever come up with a good idea. I don't think I've never heard that. That's something off the top of my dome. When you're bored, nothing good ever comes out of your mind because your mind is racing, your mind is wondering, your mind is out here, just out here in la la land. You understand me? So he comes up with metaverse, the meta world, right? Are we all familiar with the meta world? I think we are. You know, like I was telling my dude Dover, my co-host, I deal with an audience that's pretty smart. You know, my audience is pretty smart. They're pretty intelligent. So I'm pretty sure that you guys know what the metaverse is. It's the things, put your things on. It's like 3D. It puts you right there in the middle of the shit. You know, they made it for the kids, and they can take them in the movies. They can take them in the action scenes. You could get in fights. You could box. You can do it. It's amazing. Technology is amazing, but so with this thing here, they're doing the metaverse where you can meet people. You go on virtual dates. Now, okay, you meet a chick in Afghanistan or Russia or Singapore or Monaco or Italy or Greece. You can go on a date with her. Put them motherfucking headphones on, your eyeballs, and you guys are meeting each other right now. But your body doesn't look like mine, like all flat and fatty. You look like I used to look when I was 25, 26. Hard and sculpted, right? So you're meeting these people, you're doing this, you're doing that. Well, that's what he does. Now, with that being said, artificial intelligence, the metaverse, you know what they're doing? They're making life partners. So what that means is you people who aren't people friendly, who aren't made to be with people, are going to be able to get you a date. You're going to be able to have you a life partner. You're going to be able to live with someone, but it's AI. And this AI picks up on your habits. It picks up on what you like, what you don't like. What it's doing is it's feeding into a system. And it's making a thing of people cloning. And it's gearing to take over the world. You guys seen the Terminator. No one wanted to listen to me. This is what's about to happen. The Terminator, it's coming. They're making these AI people. Movies are imitations of art, and art imitates life. And they are making these AIs. And what are you guys going to do when our great-grandchildren or grandchildren have to fight the machine? They're not going back in time to find a T. Crow or a Johnny Smith to go fight these motherfuckers. What are you going to do? But we're allowing this because we're lazy. And everything has made us lazy. And the thing that has made us the most lazy is that damn thing in your pocket, the iPhone. It's made you incredibly lazy. There's no more looking up things in the encyclopedia. There's no more going to a dictionary. There's no more looking through a phone book. No more using your mind. Use your phone. And they got you that way for a reason. Like I say, for those of you who don't listen to this tonight, please listen to this motherfucker tomorrow. And take those phones and iPads out of your kids' hands and make them go outside. You know, my buddy Facebook post talking about what we did outside, when we grew up. Listen, if you're of the age 45 or better, you remember going outside. You remember getting grounded. You didn't want to come inside. Punishment. Now, you know what? Going outside to these kids are punishment. Remember, when I grew up, basketball courts were packed everywhere. Y'all don't realize even tennis courts were packed everywhere. I used to play tennis. You know, I wasn't this big back then. I could run back and forth. Yeah, I was a nice little guy, nice athlete, yeah. But tennis courts were packed. Golf courses were packed. Everything was packed because people did shit outdoors. We don't do that anymore. And you know why? Because that dumbass phone. That dumbass phone is the root of evil. Man, listen, I come home sometimes and I don't even say anything. I just look around. And everybody in my house, their head's in that phone. I sit there and think, wow, look at this. Their heads are buried into their phone. I can say a couple words. I'm like, damn, you didn't even hear me. I got to say it 3 or 4 times. Those phones are your rulers, and they are pumping information that you don't even realize subconsciously into your brain, and they are transforming you into something else. Put your goddamn phone down for an hour a day, and then the following week try 2 hours a day. And then after that, when you come home, or if you use it for work or whatnot, you get off work, turn that motherfucker off and put it away for a couple hours. Get away from it. Please get away from it. But it's time for me to take one more break. And I'm going to take this break, and then after that, I'll finish up with what I got to talk about today. And like I say, tomorrow, very, very, very informative podcast. Like I say, I'm going to be with my man Dover. We got 2 lovely ladies coming on the show. Man, listen, it's going to be a great time. And that's what I'm promoting tonight. I'll be back in 35 to 45 seconds. I got to take a commercial break so I can make a little bit of money. But hell, all the money I get on this show, I give it back. And so I got to let it collect, and then I'll give it back. I'll give it back to the listeners, because I love y'all. And hopefully one day you love me too. By the way, all you guys listen, go to YouTube, As the Crow Flies Podcast. Hit that channel, hit the like and subscribe button. Do me that favor. Thank you. And I'll be right back. What's that number? 19. Beautiful. This is beautiful, people. Very, very, very beautiful. What's crazy? Champagne and beers, huh? It bottles up like champagne, I'll tell you that. All righty. Well, hell's bells. Let me see what I'm saying. I need an engineer. Excuse me. Oh, shit. See what I'm saying, people? I do that every damn time. All right, there we go. Well, hell, where we at here? Well, shit, let's try this.
Welcome back to As the Crow Flies podcast with the incredible host, Mr. T. Crow, and his awesomely funny co-host, Mr. T.
Well, bells. All right, people, we're back. Yes, sir. We're back. And like I say, check me out on YouTube. It's simulcast on YouTube now. You can listen to them on your speaker, your smartphone, your Alexa, your tablets, whatever. On Spotify and iHeartRadio. You can watch me on YouTube, and you can watch me on Facebook Live. Or you can just go to my page, Terrence Crow, or on YouTube, As the Crow Flies Podcast. And welcome back. And please do me a favor. Go hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button. And come on and do me a favor and show me that you support me, because I support you. All right, now we're going to go to the last topic of the day. Oh, this is crazy. This is what's crazy. Okay. Okay, people. Sometimes you guys agree with me, sometimes you don't, and that's okay. And that's what's beautiful about this. Do you understand that they're coming out with an African American dictionary? Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I got it. I got a couple things to say about this. Why would you come out with an African American dictionary? If you wanted separation, you would have gave us separation with our 40 acres and a mule, which you never did. If you wanted separation when you had a chance to give us land, when you gave the immigrants all the land out west, when it was a westward ho movement, you would have gave us some land, but you didn't. So now, why the hell, when times are rough and these are the times we're living in, you want to come out with an African American dictionary? Oh, I tell you, people, and listen, black people, I don't know what to tell you because you do what you want. Don't settle for that. I've told you that I don't agree with Black History Month. I've told you I don't agree with Juneteenth Day. I don't agree with none of that bullshit because it's all crow they're giving us. Man, no. If they're eating lobster, caviar, we call them scrimpies, shrimp, the best pasta, and they're giving you crackers. Oh, crow, they're giving us crackers. Really? You stupid motherfucker, look what they're eating. They're giving you crackers. And this is what it was like when women, not just black people, but women do the same thing. Women, and this is why I'm glad I got some women guests tomorrow, because I'm gonna bring this up too. Women sit there and say, "Oh, Terrence, you know, I got on about Kamala Harris, however you say her name, right?" People didn't do their research on her. She has prosecuted more Black Americans than the law allowed, and she has rightfully and unjustly, not rightfully, that's the wrong word, excuse me, unrightfully and unjustly killed innocent Black Americans. But she calls herself Black or whatever she is. She don't give two fucks about us the same way Biden don't. Listen. Oh my God, people, just listen. If you care, why do we need Black History Month? Why do we need a Juneteenth Day? You know what? That Juneteenth Day, it didn't celebrate the end of fucking slavery. It celebrated when Texas ended slavery. Come on, people. Everybody know Texas don't give a fuck about the Union. Man, this is all a joke. This is Biden's way of saying, you know what, motherfuckers? Thanks for your votes. Here you go. Man, fuck that. What do you get for Juneteenth? If you're not a federal fucking employee, you get nothing. You get the word Juneteenth, which ain't even a fucking word. And they're making mockery of the way slaves talk. But you want to celebrate and dump around, dance, and clap around for it, go right ahead. I'm not doing that. Black History Month. What the fuck we get for that? Listen, the same Black History Month you get, the next month is Women's Month. Okay. Well, it's 31 days. And then the month after that is something else month. And guess where we are in right now? In June. Pride Month. You hear that, black people? You ain't special. You're not special. But you want to take that shit and say to me, "Oh, Crow, you're shitting on them." Blah, blah. No. Open your fucking eyes. Listen, you want to be special, you want equality. You want a meritocracy. That'll make you special. This bullshit handouts they're giving you, nothing. Just a mere bag of shells, Watson. Mere bag of shells. Peanuts. But hey, let's take it. Because this is what we do. And this is what we've been programmed, like I said before, to take. Listen, I don't know what to say to you people And it's just not just my brothers and sisters. This is white people, Mexicans, everybody. When I say this, I'm talking to the world. I don't want to just speak to my people. I want to speak to all people because I hate to say it. It's going to take all. No. Let me rephrase that. I don't hate to say it. I love to say this, but I want you people to get in line with what I'm about to say. It's going to take all of us to come together as a unit, as a whole, as a force, as a motherfucking nation to right the wrong that's going on. And yeah, they're not going to let me speak like this too long. They're going to take me off the air. They're going to take me off YouTube. They're going to take me off Facebook. Whoopee! I'll be at a broadcast somewhere. But damn it, wake up. Stop taking handouts and being happy with it. You seem like the motherfucker who likes, oh, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job. Here's minimum wage. Now work your motherfucking ass off. Oh, yes, sir. I'll take it. No. Damn, no. More. We deserve more. It's not just people, it's just all people. We deserve better. Man, they're out here killing us for their benefit. You look at what Hunter, you think that motherfucker will spend a day in jail? Nope. Trump, they're making bullshit, bogus charges on him. You think, but what the matter is, you think it's gonna stick? No. Listen, this government and these people who run the show, if you can't tell by now, you never will. And with that being said, people, I greatly appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. And listen, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you listened to me. I'm glad you pay attention. And tomorrow is going to be a great, great, great show. It's going to be simulcast on YouTube, but it's going to be under my buddy's show, right? I might be able to spread the feed when As a Crow fly on Terrence Crow. I will be able to spread the feed, right? But it's going to be simulcast on YouTube, probably offensive. But I need you guys who are paying attention to me to go to YouTube. Please go to YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button, and help me help you. And if you don't, oh, who cares? But I just think you're a hater. Because what is going to hurt you to do that? You'll do it for people you don't know. You understand me? Do it for your brother that you do know. You understand? Hit the like and subscribe button, and let's make this thing pop. And let's make this something better than what we are. And with that being said, if you want to be a guest on As a Crow Flies podcast, you want to be a guest on Probably Offensive, hit me up. You can get me up on Facebook, message me on Messenger, get me on YouTube, and you can take up one of these 4 seats. Listen, this 6'9" wingspan can't take all that. I got seats for everybody. I got 4 chairs and 4 mics up here. And you can be one of them. Just don't be afraid. And we got 2 lovely females who said tomorrow, we're not afraid. And we're going to be on the show. So, but if you want to go on Sunday, we'll go at my dude's house. If you're available Wednesday, we'll be here. And I think I got a guest for Wednesday to bring him here. And he's going to surprise you. It's a male. I think you're going to like him. But anyway, I'm all out of ideas. I'm all out of talk. And thank you for your support. And to the haters, I love you. Keep hating. Keep doing you. You understand me? And with that being said, no one has anything else to say. One love. I'm out. And thank you for your support. And I'll holler at you. Peace. Oh, hold on a second. I got some outro. I keep forgetting my outro music. Oh, yeah, by the way, I met a guy when I was in Florida. I didn't set it up for tonight, but I will play some of his music next week. He's got some bangers, people. I'm not going to tell you who he is just yet, but you'll see next week. He got some bangers. And with that being said, I'm out. One love. Peace.
I've seen it. Again, everyone is entitled to opinion, and everyone can sees things through their own lens. And it may not, some of it could be true, some of it may not be true, but that's the lens that you see it through. So you just speak into your truth.
I'll turn this off. God dang it. Oh, shit.